Have you ever experienced the feeling of getting stuck on your self-improvement journey? Let's say you've been going to the gym consistently for some time, you've been reading books, and you've been even taking care of your body, of your looks, even trying to improve your social skills by speaking to random people or trying to hold a conversation with someone that you usually feel anxiety when you speak with that person. There is one little problem though with all of these things. That is that it requires big motivation to keep it consistently over time and not to just stop after a few months, because the real progress takes time, of course. And here is the issue, in my opinion, and how I fixed it. So as I said, you've been consistent in your good habits for some time, but then just at some point everything feels kinda dead. You don't want to do it anymore. You know that you should be productive, but you just cannot get yourself to do it. And what happens is that you revert back to your problems from before. You revert to your previous self, which was undisciplined, playing video games, scrolling for hours on their phones, and just doing nothing for the whole day basically. That's why I decided to create a self-improvement mobile app that solves every problem that I just described. Let me give you some more information about it, and also some photos are gonna appear on the screen while I'm describing this. So first of all, what is my self-improvement app? I decided to name it Aura Boost because I think that aura is a very good word which represents how other people see us and the feeling that we give to other people. I'm pretty sure you've seen some person on the street who looks very confident in himself. He is in a great shape and doesn't even have an anxiety when he tries to speak with you. I'm pretty sure you've noticed that this person has a very good aura and you can even feel it. Well, this, as every other skill, needs to be trained. And how did I decide to do it? So I basically created an app that has 4 categories which the user can improve, and each of these 4 categories helps you to form your total aura. The categories are intellect, health, looks, and social. In the intellect, the user is given 10 subjects which he has to do quizzes on every single day with different curious questions, and the questions also are randomized and every day are different. For each question answered correctly, the user receives 10 aura, and he can do the quiz only once per day. I'm not gonna go in too many details just now because the app is not published yet, but it's getting very close to being released. So I'm gonna give you some more information a little bit later. But for now, let's go back to the app. The second category we have in the app is called health. The health category is very simple. It asks the user for their kilograms and height, then it calculates their body mass index or their BMI, and then it creates them a plan, a workout plan or a lifestyle plan, even I would say, which the user should follow in order to be healthy for their body mass index. So if, for example, you're obese, then the app would suggest you to eat in a calorie deficit, it will track it, it will request you to do some cardio exercises, and all of these things will be tailored to your body mass index. For each completed challenge of the day, the user will receive health aura. Each challenge can be done only once per day. Here the tricky part is that it's not focusing only on exercise. Don't think that you need to be doing only health exercise and receiving aura. As I said, this is creating a custom plan based on your weight and height. So for example, it would tell you how much you should sleep to be healthy, or how much you should eat of this food in order to be healthy, how many times you should work out per week, which type of workouts you should perform. Then the looks category is very similar to the app UMax, but you might have seen that UMax has very limited features. It has only one face scanner and it's completely paid. You can use the app only for the face scanner, and that's the only thing that you pay for. In Aura Boost, I've tried to include everything at once for a better user experience, for the user to have as many options as possible. But for those of you who don't know what UMax app does, is basically you just have to scan your face and an AI tracks your face parameters like hairstyle, cheekbones, jawline, skin quality, etc. And then it gives you a rating from 0 to 100. Here the idea is very similar, but it gives you also additional tips on how to improve everything. And also you have a place where you can see how you've progressed from before, how are you now, and you can even compare the two scans from before and after, so you can see which points have you increased, if you've decreased something, your overall looks aura, because for every scan you also receive looks aura. For every category you receive the specific aura of the category. Lastly, the social category, which I think is very interesting because at least I haven't seen something like this in other apps, and when I was making it I felt very good about it and I thought that the users would love it. So what does the social category include is that first it asks the user to complete a personality test. Has 20 questions and the questions can vary, but for example, one of the questions is like, do you often get tired when you speak for a long period of time with people? And you can choose from agree to disagree to strongly agree, you know how this goes. Then after the test is completed, it gives you one of the 16 personality types. I'm pretty sure you've seen online this MBTI 16 personality test. It's basically this. But what's more interesting is that after you complete the test and you have your personality type, then you actually get tailored, personalized challenges for your personality type. Basically what this does is that if you're more introverted, let's say, the app will encourage you to ask some person on the street which time it is, or to have a conversation with someone without letting your pride take off, or making a compliment to some person. There's a lot of funny social challenges. I've tried some of them and they're actually pretty good. And of course, on completion, you get social aura. And all of this social aura, when combined, creates the total aura. Here it also comes the interesting thing. You have a leaderboard where you can actually see which person from all the users of the app has the most amount of aura points, and you can check out their profile. Yes, I didn't say, but Aura Boost is not only a self-improvement app, it's somewhat also of a social media, because you can find your friends, find strangers, add them as friends, check out their profiles, check out their aura, their latest activity. And what I forgot to mention is that you can also achieve badges. You can get badges for completing different challenges. You can get badges for intellect, health, social, and looks. And there's 5 levels of badges: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. You can pin these badges to your profile, so when other people visit your profile, they'll be able to see. Going to the next feature, which is the journal. The journal, you've probably seen on the App Store, there's many journal apps, but that's it. They're limited only to this. You can write something, some event that happened in your life, or some of your thoughts. But I went one step ahead and I did a journal which requires the user first to write one positive experience that happened during their day, and after that one negative experience that happened during their day. So that way we can be a little bit more subjective and actually say the truth, because many times when you write in a journal, you write only the positive experience, that you outreach with a good friend, which you haven't spoke with a lot of time from. But here you have to be kind of more realistic. You have to write one positive and one negative experience of the day. So just you have a track on your day, and you can write as many journals as you want, of course, for the day. There is no limit. Next, which is also very interesting, is that I created an AI mentors for each of the categories, as I just mentioned: intellect, health, looks, and social. Each mentor is responsible for one of the categories, and they also have their own names, their profile pictures, and their character, so you can text with them and ask them questions about the specific category that you're interested in. For example, if you want to learn more about the black holes in space, or whatever related with intellect, science, mathematics, or whatever, you can ask the intellect coach and he'll be happy to suggest you. The app also has a habit tracker, which works as every normal habit tracker. You just put your habits that you want to eliminate and habits that you want to adopt, so that you can track, for example, for how many days you've been doing this, or for how many days you quit smoking, quit scrolling, for how many days you've actually started working out. So you see where I'm going. This app, I tried to make it so it combines everything that a person needs to improve their life in one app, not for you to download 10 different apps with habit tracker, with journal, with face scanning, with social media. No, Aura Boost has everything. It has gamified self-improvement journey. And I think that this is what is missing in the self-improvement journeys that we all have in our lives. Going to the gym is good, reading books is good, getting more educated is good. All of these things are good, but the problem is that at some point the routine gets the same and we just get stuck. We don't know how to innovate it, we don't know how to make it interesting. So I say that an app like this is the perfect addition that you're missing in your life in order to improve the most. But as I said, the app is still not published. It's getting very close actually to being published. Only a few things are missing, but I'm gonna leave the Twitter account of the app down below in the description, and I'm gonna leave some more additional information about the app and when it's gonna get released. So if this sounds interesting, please subscribe to the channel, open the Twitter of the app, follow it where we're gonna post the latest updates, and see you in the next video.